the 2022 Suzuki GSXR 1300R, better known as the Peregrine Falcon. So here's the deal. The new Busa isn't exactly what you might think. In fact, it's a bit slower at the top end compared to its predecessor, dropping 7 horsepower and also making less power overall than its predecessor. Suzuki did this intentionally. Who need all that raw power for city commutes? It's more in line with the Hyper-Tour vibe. I mean, sure, it's got the insane top speed capabilities and mind-blowing acceleration that sets it apart from any other bike out there. But if you were to ask me what really captured the hearts of its countless admirers over time, was its absurd capacity to effortlessly cruise around the world at a mind-boggling speeds. In fact, that's exactly what Suzuki aimed for with the new Busa, to enhance its comfort, durability and safety more than ever before. They took it a step further with an electronic suite so refined that it could almost be mistaken for the one found on the GSXR 1000R, their flagship Superbike. To make sure I have at least understandings of the bike system, especially things like the tire pressure, I dive deep into the tech behind the bike. The 6-axis IMU and the right by-wire throttle have opened up a whole new world of possibilities. We are talking about the 6 different riding modes, 3 preset and 3 customizable modes, allowing you to adjust everything you can think of. There are 10 levels of lean sensitive traction control and 10 separate levels for the VD control. This is the first Suzuki bike to feature the engine braking control, which comes with the 3 different settings and even the option to turn it off completely. As standard, you get a bi-directional Quickshifter which also has 2 settings, one for a more aggressive feel and other for a smoother ride. The launch control, which I was particularly excited about, comes with the 3 different RPM levels, making it easier to nail those perfect launches. You also get the cornering ABS, further enhancing your control while pushing the bike to its limits. The brakes are linked, so even when you press the front brake, both the front and the rear are engaged. This helps bring the motorcycle to the stop much quicker, especially when you are going downhill. You can actually feel the rear lift mitigation kick in to prevent accidental stoppies. And of course, being a Busa, it now features a cruise control. For the first time, you also get something called an active speed limiter, which helps you avoid those accidental speeding tickets on your daily ride. Even if you are in a reverse situation, like going up a steep incline stalling, the system handles it just like you would see on an adventure motorcycle. This one also comes with a hill hold control. Just press the front brake and it prevents the bike from rolling back, even if the clutch is pulled in, which is super cool. Busa is now even more comfortable for longer distance rides. The ergonomics have been updated. The handbar is 12 mm closer to the rider for the easy reach, and the seat height has been lowered from 805 mm to 800 mm. That's small change that makes a big difference when it comes to planting both feet firmly on the ground, especially when you are maneuvering this 266 kg beast around in the parking lot. Then you have the KYB suspension, fully adjustable, and as always, they deliver. They strike a beautiful balance between the plush ride quality and the support you need under hard braking at high speeds, or when you're carving through corners for a bike this big and this long. It's honestly unbelievable how agile it feels, and the credit goes to the capable suspension setup and the incredibly communicative chassis. But the biggest change that makes the Busa into a complete package now that the Suzuki have finally addressed is actually its heel, which is braking and the heat management. So on the braking front, in terms of a bridge, you get the Brembo style calipers and a bigger 320mm disc. The combined braking means you have never felt more confident braking or dropping anchor on the booster. And talking about going slow, that's because it's no longer want to explode like an angry volcano at every single traffic. Because all of the gains and the advancements that have been made on the heat management front, because this fairing now diverts a lot more air towards the oil cooler to keep it cool. You also have the twin radiator fans which kicks in even before the temperature gauge reaches the halfway point to keep the temperature under check, even when the blades on the fans have been reshaped to divert all the hot air coming from the engine away from the rider's leg.